In this video lecture, we will continue this topic kinematics. Okay. In last class, we solved some problems with respect to rectilinear motion or linear motion. We will continue further with this problem. Okay. A car is accelerating at a constant rate of 2.5 meter per second square. Accelerating A is given. See here, A accelerating A is given, that is 2.5 meter per second square. If it travels a distance of 700 meters, S is given 700 meters and T is given 20 seconds. S is given 700 meters and T is given 20 seconds. What must be its initial velocity? Initial velocity is denoted by U. What is U? They are asking. And second case, what will be its final velocity? That is V. We will see, try to solve. Given data, I am writing given data. Acceleration of the car is given, that is 2.5 meter per second square. I written over here. Then the distance traveled is given, that is 7 meters. Then time it is given, that is 20 seconds. They asked initial velocity. Initial velocity is represented by u. So we have formula distance s is equal to ut plus of at square. This is the equation for distance to calculate distance in rectilinear motion or linear motion. Okay. So I substitute these terms. S is given 700, U is unknown, that is initial velocity. I keep it as it is. Then T is given, that is 20 seconds, plus of A is acceleration is given 2.5, and T is again it is work out to be 20 square. Then if I work out this, then 20 it will become 20 U is equal to 200. Then U will be equal to 10 meter per second. This is simple formula. You substitute whatever given data in the problem in this simple formula, then you will get the required thing. That is here initial velocity is asked, so I got. So final velocity is represented by V. Now again we have formula for rectilinear motion. V is equal to U plus At. So in that U I found. So I will substitute U value. A acceleration it is given in the problem. Then T also 20 seconds it is given in the problem. So I will substitute U value whatever I found over here. Okay, 10 plus A is acceleration, here it is 2.5 given in the problem, and T is again 20 seconds it is given in the problem. I substituted and it is work out to be 60 meter per second. The final velocity is work out to be 60 meter per second. Okay, these are the simple problems you can solve easily by substituting the corresponding values in simple equations of motion. Okay, yes, we will see this problem. Okay, next problem. On turning a corner, okay, a motorist rushes at 20 meter per second. Okay, this is initial acceleration, initial velocity it is given. Okay, rushes with 20 meter per second. Find a child on the road. Okay, suddenly he finds a child when he crossing a corner. The motorist with a initial velocity 20 meter per second, he finds a child on the road 50 meter ahead of his vehicle. Okay, he instantaneously stops the engine and applies brake. Okay, he stops the scooter engine and applies the brakes so as to stop stop the vehicle within 10 meter of the child. Okay, child is 50 meter ahead and he is able to stop the vehicle at 10 meters distance from the child. So calculate retardation and time required to stop the car or scooter. Okay, whatever it may be, we will see. Okay, what is given? We will see first. First, initial velocity u is given here, 20 meter per second. Okay. Next is final velocity is 0 because he stops at 10 meter from the child. Okay, that's why v is 0 because car is stopped. Then distance traveled by car s is equal to total distance between car and child is 50 meters and he stops car at 10 meter from the child. So it is worked out to be 50 minus 10, that is equal to 40 meters. Distance is given. So now we will see this retardation. Let A be the acceleration of the motorist. Okay. Then we know that we have a formula for rectilinear motion or linear motion, that is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. In this case, minus u square, I will take it to right side, then the equation becomes v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Here u is given, s is given. So if I substitute, if I apply this equation, acceleration is not given. So I cannot able to apply s is equal to ut plus half at. So what is the equation I had? This is the equation, that is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. If I rearrange the terms, then it will become v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So here final velocity is 0, initial velocity is 20, u is 20, initial velocity 2 as it is. A acceleration I don't know, this is the only I have to find, acceleration or retardation. Then s is known, from here, s is 40, I substituted here, then it work out to be 400 plus 80a. Then I will take 80a to this side, then it will become minus 400. Then a acceleration is equal to minus 400 by 80, it work out to be minus 5 meter per second square. That is minus sign shows retardation. Okay, acceleration minus means it is retarded. This is the acceleration he applied. Then time required to stop the vehicle, they asked. What is the second case? Time required to stop the vehicle. So t is unknown, I have to find. So we have formula v is equal to u plus at. Acceleration here is, it is nothing but retardation what we found over here. This is. Then u is initial velocity, it is given 20. Okay, I substitute same thing, 20 plus a acceleration is 5 found, that is minus 5. Then t is unknown here. Final velocity is 0 because car is stopped. Okay, now t is worked out to be 20 by 3, that is 4 seconds. This time he will stop the vehicle. To stop the car from 10 meters from the child, to stop the car 10 meters from the child, the person requires 4 seconds with a retardation of 5 meter square per 5 meter per second square. This is the way we have to solve the problems. Okay, this is what we found. T 5 seconds he requires to stop the vehicle at 40 meters. Okay, next we will see this problem. A motorist is traveling on a straight road at a speed of 10 meter per second. This speed is given. Okay, straight road. This is initial velocity is given. This speed is the initial velocity, that is 10 meter per second. When he observes that the traffic signal 600 meter ahead of him turns red. Okay, yes, distance is 600 meters. The traffic light is timed to stay red for 15 seconds. Okay, traffic signal is stayed at red signal for 15 seconds. If the motorist wishes to pass the light without stopping, just as it turns green again, then find the uniform acceleration of motorist, the speed of car as it passes the traffic light. This V is asked again and A is asked in this problem. So we will see. This is the pictorial representation. Okay, this is the car. This is the traffic signal. It is at a distance 600 meters. So he is traveling. The car is traveling with a speed 10 meter per second. That is U, initial velocity, 10 meter per second. S is distance. Okay. Then T is given. T is 15 seconds. Sorry. Okay. Now we have for uniform acceleration, we have to find first case. So we have the formula in rectilinear motion, that is distance is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. What is asked? Acceleration. A is asked. Here u is known for me, T is known for me. So yes, distance is also known. So I have to find this formula is very simple to use. Now I will substitute S as 600, U as 10, T is 15 seconds. Then I will keep acceleration as it is in the formula. Then T again 15 square. Then acceleration is worked out to be 4 meter per second square. Now we will see the second case. Second case is V we have to find. So we have simple equation V is equal to U plus AT. Okay. In this equation, whatever acceleration I found, so I will use that acceleration, and U is initial velocity, it is given, T is also given, all are known over here in the right hand side. So I can get easily the velocity V is equal to this. Okay. Simplify this. Sorry. 15 4s are 60 plus 10 70. V is equal to 70. If he moves with a velocity, he can pass this light when it turns to green, and he covers this distance 600 meters. Okay. Yeah. We'll try to solve this problem. Okay. A burglar's car had a start with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square. A is given, burglar cars. A police vigilant party came after 5 seconds and continued to chase the burglar car with a uniform velocity of 20 meter per second. This is police vehicle, uniform velocity U of police vehicle. Okay. Find the time taken in which the police van will overtake the burglar car. So this is a case of chasing a car which is made some mysterious things. So burglar car, the police van has to chase that car after starting 5 minutes when burglar car crosses the police vehicle. After 5 seconds, the police started chasing of it with an uniform velocity 20 meter per second. So when he will overtake that burglar car, we will see. What is given first? Acceleration of burglar car is given. A of burglar car, that is 2 meter per second square, and uniform velocity U of police vehicle is given, that is 20 meter per second. Okay, 20 meter per second, U of police car. Okay, first we will see what is T, time taken for police. Let T be the time taken by police party to overtake the burglar car after reaching the spot. Okay, that I will keep it as time T. Okay, I don't know this time when he crosses the burglar car. First we will consider the burglar car. Okay, in this case burglar car initial velocity U is given, that is 0, because it starts from rest. Okay, from rest. Acceleration A is given, U is given, A is given, and time taken by burglar car to travel distance S, okay, is T1, that is equal to total time plus 5 seconds. This total time is T of police to cross the burglar car because burglar car started 5 seconds earlier than police car. So t1 is t plus 5 seconds. T is, that is police car time which took to cross the burglar car, plus 5 is before start of police car or vehicle, the burglar car already moved 5 seconds, that is 5. Therefore t1 is equal to t plus 5. This is the only trick. The time traveled for a distance s by burglar car will be t1, that is equal to t means time taken by police plus 5. 5 means it is started 5 minutes earlier than police car. This is the trick in this problem. Then we have this formula for rectilinear motion. Distance is equal to ut plus half at square. So this is for burglar car I am substituting. In for burglar car, initial velocity is 0, then then the t time multiplied by 0, it will become 0 plus half into at square. Acceleration of burglar car is given t2 plus time taken by burglar car is time taken by police one plus 5 seconds extra, that is this one whole square. Then this is work out to be s is equal to t plus 5 whole square. Okay. Now we will consider second case, the motion of police party. In this case, uniform velocity v is equal to 20 meter per second. It is given in the problem. This 20 meter per second here it is given for a police uniform velocity. Okay. To chase police party, in this case uniform velocity is 20 meter per second. Distance traveled by police party. Distance means s. S is equal to velocity into time. This half at square is 0. Okay. That is known. Therefore, it will become 20 into t. That I will call it as equation 2. For police party to overtake burglar car, the two distances should be equal. Okay. If a police party is overtaking a burglar car, then the distance traveled by burglar car plus distance traveled by police party will remain same. Then only he can overtake or he can pass by a burglar car. Therefore, we will equate these two equations, equation 1 and 2. Okay. We will equate this equation 1 and 2. Here it is 1. So, this is 2 equation. So, I will equate, then it is work out to be this t square plus 25 plus 10t means t plus 5 whole square. I expanded that, it will become t square plus 25 plus 10t, that is equal to 20t, or it is work out to be, t is work out to be, you follow these steps. Okay, t square plus 25 minus 10t is equal to 0. This 10t, I take it 20 over this side. So, this becomes minus, then it will work out to be minus 10t. Then, this is in the form of t minus 5 whole square. So, squaring on both sides, you will get t minus 5 is equal to 0. Then, t is equal to 5 seconds. Okay. This type of problems, they are appear. This problem is appeared in the assignment also. Try to solve it. Next, we will see motion under gravity. Okay. We know that everybody on the earth is experienced by force of attraction towards center of the earth. This is known as gravity simply. That is the force everybody on the earth experience some force towards center of the earth, that is called gravity, and it is considered as the value was considered as 9.81 meter per second square. Then if the body is moving vertically downwards towards the earth, then it is taken as positive, and if the body is projected upwards against the gravitational force, then it is considered as negative. Okay, this is important. Body is moving towards earth is positive, body moving away from the earth is negative. Okay, these are the equations. Okay, these two sets are the equations for gravity. The body subjected to rectilinear motion or linear motion in towards the gravity. Okay, so there is no change. compared to equations of linear motion and this gravitational force, except this. Instead of there in linear or rectilinear motion, we will have AT. Instead of acceleration, here we will substitute as G, means acceleration due to gravity. A is substituted by G and distance S is substituted by height. We are referring with respect to distance is measured in terms of height here from the earth surface. Okay, therefore H. These are the only changes made to those equations of rectilinear motion. The equations of rectilinear motion. Only change is instead of A, we will substitute G. Instead of S distance, we will substitute H. Okay. So, if the body is moving downwards, then we have positive G, here positive. If we have body moving upwards, then we have negative G. Therefore, the equation for body projected vertically downwards, moving vertically downwards, then we have equations V is equal to U plus GT, V square is equal to U square plus 2GH. Instead of S, I will substitute H, I already told. Then distance S instead of S, I substitute H is equal to UT plus of GT square. So, therefore, also if the body is moving vertically upwards from the earth surface, then we will substitute the acceleration due to gravity as negative. Then the equations becomes like this: V is equal to U minus GT, V square is equal to U square minus 2G. Instead of S, it is H, 2GH. Then instead of S, H is equal to UT minus half GT square. Instead of A, G, instead of S, we will use H. This is the only difference between gravitational equations for gravitational force and equations of rectilinear motion. Okay. Now we will try to solve simple problems. Okay. A ball is thrown vertically upwards. Ball is throwing vertically upwards. Okay. Upward means against the gravity, hence minus should come into air with an initial velocity u is given 35 meter per second. After 3 seconds another ball is thrown vertically. Okay, we will see t1 is 3 seconds. What initial velocity must be the second ball has to pass the first ball at 30 meters from the ground. S is given, distance is given as H. Here in this case it is H, not S, here H. Okay, H is fixed 30. Then first ball, second ball is thrown after 3 seconds when the first ball is thrown. Second ball is thrown after 3 seconds, first ball thrown. Okay, when it will cross this 30 meter height, they asked what velocity second ball has passed the first ball. First it has to pass first ball at 30 meters ground. If it has to fall, then its velocity should be more than first ball. Okay, that is the concept. The second ball velocity should be more than first ball velocity because it is thrown after 3 seconds of first ball thrown. So we will see. Given I will write H is 30 meter fixed, T1 is 3 seconds, T1 plus T2 is equal to T, total T. What is that? You will see. Then G 9.81, U1 acceleration of first ball, U1 initial velocity of first ball, not acceleration, initial velocity. It is given 35 meter per second. U2 is how much? Means second ball acceleration. Second ball velocity, velocity is how much? We have to find. So we have equation H is equal to UT minus half GT square, here minus because the ball are traveling against the gravity. So I used minus sign. So first case we will see. So 30, first case height is fixed and 35T. Okay, 35 is the this one. What is initial velocity of ball 1 and time taken is, let it be T of GT square. Then time taken by first ball. Then the equation becomes like this. So I simplify this equation. So it becomes like this: 4.905 t square minus 35t plus 30 is equal to 0. This becomes, I will divide this equation by 4.9, then it work out to be like this. Okay, t square minus 7.15135t plus 6.116, it is equal to 0. This is a square minus mx, okay, mx square minus mx nx plus c is equal to 0. This is in the form. So we have to solve this equation. We have formula x is equal to then b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This equation we have, we know this equation. So we will substitute these values. Then I will get x is equal to this much, 6.138 seconds, or this one. I will omit this, then because time is required is 6.138 seconds. T is work out to be, to the first ball reaches this 30 meter height at time 6.138 seconds total time. So second ball also has to reach same height at this time. So what might be the its velocity? Okay, it is thrown after 3 seconds. So we will see now. T2 is equal to this seconds. It has to reach the height by this second. Okay, 3.138. T2, because it is thrown after 3 seconds. So total time taken by ball A is this one. I substituted minus time delay. If I minus, then I will get the time taken by ball B to reach 30 meters is work out to be 3.138 seconds. So I will use this formula to find the initial velocity at which the ball 2 is moving. So h is equal to ut minus of gt square. H is given, height, that is 30, then u2 is unknown, then okay, now we have a equation h, that is height, is equal to ut plus half gt square. This is motion against the gravity because the balls are throwing upwards, so I will have minus sign. Then I will substitute h is height is fixed, that is 30. Then u2 I have to find the velocity at which second ball is traveling, but it covers that height at a time 3.138 seconds. So I will substitute that t. So half into gt square, g is 9.81 and t again 3.138 square. Then this is work out to be 30 is equal to 3.138 u2 minus 48.30. Then u2 is work out to be 24.91 meter per second. So if the ball 2, if it moves at a velocity 24.91 meter, then it will reach 30 meter height at this time, that is 3.138 seconds. So in this problem, what is the trick? Trick is here the time. The time taken by first ball we have to find to reach 30 meter height. Next is second ball is thrown after 3 seconds of first ball. So time taken by second ball to reach the height, same height 30 meter, will be lesser. For this time, what will be the acceleration of second ball that has asked? That one we have to find. First we have to find the time taken by ball A, then we have to deduct total time with the lag time, that is 3 seconds. The ball is thrown after 3 seconds when the ball A is thrown. Okay, after 3 seconds ball A is thrown. So if both the balls are reaching the given distance at same time, then time taken by second ball will be obviously lesser than time taken by first ball. So we have to deduct that 3 lag time. So we will get the time taken by ball 2 to reach the same height will be 3.138. This is lesser than ball A. Then for that, what initial velocity will be required by required by ball 2 is we have to find ball 2, we have to find that one we found out by using this equation. So here you see ball A is moving at a velocity. What is that initial velocity? 35 meter per second. Then ball B is moving at a velocity 24.91 meter per second. Okay. Next,